confrontation leading to a police call and a false report of gang activity. The caller could actually face consequences themselves if they make that kind of call again.
Yeah, and she spoke to our Candace Charles today, as did the family who the call was made against. They say it might have been racially motivated, Candace?
Unfortunately, Doug, they do believe that is true. Now, Patricia Elena says she never had a problem dropping off her kids at their father's home until this weekend. She says the family has been dealing with a neighbor, Tammy Postma, lurking around their condo. But Patricia says she was still surprised when Postma threw slurs at her way and then called the police on her.
You're acting very racist right now by calling us ghetto?
On Sunday, Patricia Elena pulled into this Cascade Township neighborhood to drop her kids off when things turned ugly.
I was just here dropping my kids off, and that's when she said that. She stormed across her yard, said, "Get out, you don't belong here, go back to the ghetto."
I suggest you go.
It was her ex-boyfriend's neighbor, Tammy Postma, yelling insults from her condo across the street. And when Elena asked her to not do so in front of her 3 children, Postma became angry and called the police.
I was like, I didn't think I heard her right, so I went and I grabbed my phone, and I was like, no, I'm going to make sure I grab this. So I started recording her, and that's what you've seen on the video.
In the video, you can hear Postman say gang activity on the phone. And this police report says she called because of gang activity, but when he asked Postma about it... So why would you think that it was gang activity, though?
I don't know.
She didn't have much to say.
But you know what? I had a couple drinks and just end that.
Her claims about a few drinks also showing up in the police report, which states that she had a half-full glass of wine near her when the police arrived and was slurring her words, something Helena says is still not an excuse for her actions.
How could you do that? How could you subject people to having to live on eggshells and in fear just because of your ignorance and bigotry?
This time, Postma is off the hook for her unwarranted call to the police. But next time, it could lead to charges.
Continue false reports using 911 in a manner that is not permissible, not an emergency. Stalking type behaviors are all absolutely situations that could lead to criminal charges.
Unfortunately, Helena's family has only lived in the neighborhood for about a month, but she tells me she hopes this type of behavior does not continue.
Meanwhile, the next day, my son's asking, Mom, what did we do wrong? Like, we were just laughing, you know? How do you explain that to a child?
Yeah, that's a difficult one there. Now, Postma threatened to have the family kicked out because she told them she was on the condo association board. We have found out that that is not true. And again, according to the authorities, Postma could face a fine or jail time if this behavior continues. For now, live in the newsroom, Candace Charles, Fox 17 News.